Every time someone says happy birthday, Turbo knows exactly what comes next. He lifts his head, takes a breath, and starts singing like he's performing on the biggest stage in the world. It all started when Turbo was a tiny puppy. One evening, our family was celebrating my sister's birthday. The candles were lit, everyone gathered around the cake, and we started singing. Then, we heard a little howl from across the room. Turbo was trying to sing along. Nobody expected it, but everyone started laughing. From that day forward, birthdays became Turbo's favorite thing. We tried teaching him other songs, but he wasn't interested. The alphabet? No. Children's songs? Not a chance. For Turbo, there was only one song worth singing: Happy Birthday. Sometimes he even starts singing when he hears the song on television. And whenever people clap or laugh, he gets even more excited, stretching out the notes like he's determined to finish the entire performance. For years, that silly little tradition brought happiness to everyone around him. Then one day, Turbo suddenly stopped singing. At first, we thought he was simply having a quiet week, but the silence continued. Soon, we noticed something else. He wasn't moving normally. He began limping on one of his back legs, and a visit to the veterinarian gave us terrible news. Turbo had a tumor. We were devastated. This was the dog who had always filled our home with noise, laughter, and that unforgettable birthday song. After talking with the veterinarians, we faced a difficult decision. The affected leg had to be amputated. The surgery was frightening. We didn't know how Turbo would react afterward, or whether he would ever return to the happy dog we knew. When the vet finally called and said he had made it through, we couldn't hold back our tears. The first few days were difficult. Turbo was tired and slept most of the time. Walking was suddenly unfamiliar. But little by little, he started trying. One step, then another. We stayed beside him and encouraged him every day. Then, something happened that none of us expected. Turbo sang again. It wasn't loud, it wasn't perfect, but the moment we heard those familiar sounds, we knew exactly what song he was singing: Happy Birthday. That tiny performance meant more than any birthday celebration ever could. Turbo had lost a leg, but somehow he hadn't lost his spirit. Soon he was moving around again, he learned how to balance, he started playing, he became more confident, and before long, Turbo was back to being himself, just with 3 legs instead of 4. Most importantly, his singing returned. Whenever he hears those familiar words, his head goes up and the concert begins. Recently, Turbo celebrated his 10th birthday. We gathered together, brought out the cake, lit the candles, and waited. As soon as everyone started singing, Turbo lifted his head. Then he gave us his best performance. We laughed, we clapped, and some of us cried. Because in that moment, Turbo reminded us of something simple. Life can change in ways we never expect, but losing something doesn't always mean losing your happiness. Turbo faced a frightening diagnosis, a major surgery, and a completely different way of moving through the world. Yet somehow, he found his way back to the thing he loved most: singing for the people he loves. And every time Turbo sings Happy Birthday now, it feels more than a funny little performance. It's a celebration of everything he survived. A reminder that joy can return after the hardest days, and proof that sometimes the strongest hearts belong to the animals who simply refuse to give up. If Turbo's story touched your heart, don't forget to like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe for more touching animal stories.